I mean, it's always a great experience, but definitely I would say my images turned out way better than expected. I took some risks with my outfit this time and went with something that I wasn't normally comfortable with, but like every single picture blew me away and it was so hard to narrow it down. My sessions definitely have changed how I viewed myself. This was my third session that I've done with Adrian, and honestly every single one I see like a major boost in my self-confidence that lasts. It's not just like temporary on the day of the shoot. It kind of lingers throughout, and I definitely have improved my own self-image. I am super duper excited for my wall art. Every time I've done a session, I've got a wall art. So I have like kind of a wall in my house dedicated to me, and I can't wait to put that one smack dab in the middle. If someone came to me and said they were thinking about booking a boudoir session, I would definitely tell them 110% do it. It's worth the investment in yourself. It's a great little luxury experience. It gives you a day that's totally dedicated to you. You get, you know, primed with your hair and your makeup, and you're wearing an outfit that makes you feel confident and comfortable, and it's just a whole day that hypes you up, and you have these long-lasting, beautiful works of art that will last you years and remind you that you're a badass. I would definitely recommend the studio, one, just because, you know, Adrian has a phenomenal eye for capturing everyone's, you know, raw essence and what makes them sexy. I've never seen any two images of hers look exactly cookie cutter. It's definitely a custom tailored experience to each client. She also just makes you really feel comfortable in the studio. She'll never push you to do anything that you're not okay with, and she constantly checks in, and even for first-time clients will really explain the whole process from start to finish so that you don't have, you know, any questions or hesitations. So I'm obsessed with my album. I went with a bigger album this time just because, I mean, one, there were just so many pictures to choose from that it was hard to narrow it down into a smaller album. But also, like, I did a smaller album for my previous session, so I want to be able to put the two side by side. I have a little shelf in my living room where I display the other one, so I'm going to put this one right next to it. And yeah, I truly love like the layout of the album. This time I went with the I think the vegan leather cover in gray, and it's gorgeous. I went with one of the silk options last time, so I get to really have the best of both worlds with two different albums.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you a few of my favorite pictures that are appropriate, let's say, because some of these got a little bit spicy. So I guess I'll show you this page first. This is actually the print that I chose for my wall art, so I'm going to have this hanging on display in my house with my other wall arts. And then here's a few other pictures from my session.